morning and welcome to this full day of eating. I'm in my ovulation phase, so I'm literally at the peak of it. I'm like day 15. So according to my Clue app that I use to track my cycle, this is like my peak day. So I thought this would be a really good day to show you what I eat and kind of explain why. So you'll have seen there that I had some rice cakes with honey and then my little cacao drink that I have pretty much every morning before I went to the gym. Just a little bit of fuel. I really like. They're actually lentil cakes, not rice cakes. I just find them really light and just a quick kind of burst of energy and never train on an empty stomach. And then the cacao is like a slow release kind of, it's not caffeine, I think it's got a little bit of caffeine in, but it's like a slow release energy and it's less harsh than coffee. I will have a coffee at the end of the day, which you will see, but yeah, I always make sure that I eat before I train, something that I didn't used to do, and again, for like keeping your hormones healthy and actually just having better quality workouts. This is a game changer and something that I would definitely recommend to do. Sometimes it's like a slice of toast with some banana and peanut butter on, or even having some banana on the rice cakes, or grabbing a banana to go. I love banana with things. I don't really like bananas on their own. So like that's just like a last resort if I'm in a rush, need to grab something. But I always make my cacao drink like the night before. So that's always ready, and I put some collagen in there, sometimes put a little bit of vegan protein powder in for a little protein boost to get that in early in the day, and also obviously for nice glowy skin for the collagen powder, that is, so it's marine collagen. And what else do I put in there? And just some coconut milk. So it's like nice kind of getting that sweetness in. I do like something sweet on the morning, and I'm about to make some post-workout breakfast. So yeah, I had that this morning. Today it was just, I did 30 minutes on the Stairmaster, just a steady pace, and I did some pelvic floor work after that, and then some foam rolling, just like a big good old stretch. I'd kind of say it was a bit of an active rest day today. It was just a kind of lower intensity day. I know you wouldn't normally put the Stairmaster and lower intensity in the same sense, but I just do like a nice steady pace, nothing OTT. So yeah, I'm just gonna make breakfast and then I will talk you through all of that. Okay, so breakfast is served. I thought I'd show you under the light because it's still a bit dark. So the lighting in my kitchen's not very good, but I have iced matcha. It may be freezing outside, but I do prefer cold drinks, especially when it comes to matcha and coffee. And then I have one of my fave yogurt toasts. I love to just like mix different things with the yogurt and have lots of different things. So with each cycle phase, I'll include things that like will benefit my body in that specific phase, so that it keeps the meal simple, but then is like not overcomplicating things. So the yogurt I've mixed with some dragon fruit powder, and I've also put some protein powder in there just because I use a plant-based yogurt, just for that extra boost of protein. It's just sourdough, which I freeze and then just pop in the air fryer to toast, which is nice and handy. I've topped with kiwis and raspberries. I use frozen berries just to last longer. There's some goji berries on there, coconut, pistachio nuts, and honey, and I believe some flaxseed. Yes, flaxseed. I couldn't think. It was like literally 2 minutes ago and I couldn't remember. Basically the aim for the ovulation phase, which is like known as the summer phase, is to focus on foods high in antioxidants. So the likes of the berries and the dragon fruit, full of lots of antioxidants and also fiber. So things like the kiwi, obviously the sourdough as well, to really help your body if you experience lots of like bloating around this phase. Fiber will really help with that to keep your hormones nice and balanced and flush anything out that your body no longer needs. So yeah, this is it, guys. I'm gonna go and enjoy this before I get cracking with some work. A little mid-morning, oh, I've got a croaky voice. A little mid-morning iced coffee pick me up. I actually ran out of beans, so this is decaf, but yeah, this is almond milk, a tiny little bit of vanilla stevia, and then coffee and a little bit of water to top it up. One of my faves. It kind of has a marzipan flavour. I actually switched to nut milk after I had some allergy and intolerance tests last year. I do sometimes still have semi-skim milk now and again, but I do find that my gut and my tummy just feels a bit better for it, so that's where we're at. And as I say, it tastes marzipan-y, which is just lush to me, so I'm gonna have this and crack on with some more work. So I've just made some lunch, really quick, throw it together lunch, so I'll show you what I made and talk you through that and why I've chosen these things. So I have a tuna quinoa salad with just a green tea there. Pardon the state of my bench, I really need to wipe that down, but this was just really quick. You could always with the quinoa, I just buy it pre-packaged just for convenience, like pre-cooked, sorry, where it goes into the microwave, but you could always batch cook some and store that in the fridge. Added some tuna, mixed that with some mayo, some yogurt, capers, mustard and sriracha, so it's like a little bit spicy, and then just added some salad veg. So I've got sweet corn in there, which I just buy frozen, so that's really quick and easy. Tomatoes, cucumber, spinach, so lots of colour, lots of fibre from the veg, keep the grains light. So as I mentioned, this is like the summer phase, so thinking about like light, bright, vibrant food. Obviously it's actually winter here in the UK, so like I've heated up the quinoa, I've actually cooked the spinach as well, so it's kind of warm and it's not like too cold, if that makes sense. But yeah, lots of fibre in here, and then lots of antioxidants from the veg, like the tomatoes as well, which are really important for this phase. So I have my PJs on, makeup off, hair's shoved in a bun, and I've made dinner. So I'll show you what, I don't know why I say dinner now. This is from living with a southerner. I would normally say tea. I've made me tea, which is dinner to most other people, but it's tea up here. So the ones, mine and one's Aaron's, I just do them in two separate things and we just eat straight out of them. But I did salmon, it's like a salmon, potato and broccoli, like, it's not really a casserole, but it's got like cheese on top. So I did the potatoes and the salmon in the air fryer, and then I just did the broccoli in the steamer, chopped it all up, put it in these bowls, put some cheese on and put it under the grill in the oven. Takes about 20-25 minutes to make in total, and it's honestly one of my favourite meals to have. It's so nice, and this would also work really well as a prep, I think. Even if you like kept the cheese and did the like cheese on the day, like the cheese separate, sorry, I did the cheese on the day, like in the microwave to melt it on top, absolutely divine. But salmon is so beneficial for the ovulation phase, but due to the omega-3 fatty acids is the help to reduce inflammation, which can sometimes happen around this time. So if you feel like you experience bloating and stuff during ovulation, this can really help. I thought I'd just come and talk to the camera instead of you just staring at my dinner while it cools down before we eat out of them. So it's just come out of the oven. But salmon and like oily fish is really good around ovulation. As I mentioned there about the omega-3 fatty acids, but it helps with hormone balance. Keeps progesterone, estrogen nice and balanced around this time as it peaks and then drops as we enter into the luteal phase. And then obviously just got your carbs from the potato, got some nutrients from the broccoli, fat and a bit more protein from the cheese, and obviously protein from the salmon. So it's like a nice balance of protein, carbs, fats, and making sure I've got some micronutrients in there and some fibre. That's how I balance my 3 meals throughout the day. I don't feel like I get crazy cravings. I hardly ever snack. I'd say I get more snacky in the build up to my period, sometimes on my period, just because your metabolism increases around them. But I'm not really a snacker since doing this with my meals. I think whatever your goal is, whether it's fat loss, body recomposition, muscle building, whatever it may be, balancing your meals out like this is something that I would recommend just to feel your best from the inside out. I can't recommend it enough. And like I say, if you feel like you're always like snacking and like starving an hour after you eat, I guarantee starting to incorporate this into your meals will really help. And I plan all my meals out for the week anyway before I do my food shop. I'm a little bit of a like
organised freak, but it saves money, it saves food waste, it saves time. I kind of know what I'm having in the week. Obviously some things will change, and sometimes if I really just fancy something different, I can change that, but to be honest, I always plan foods that I know I'm gonna want, and also that is my body's gonna appreciate as well. But yeah, planning ahead is like just the best thing that I can recommend, and it will get you into a rhythm of thinking, okay, like with the meals that I'm planning on having, has it got like protein, is there a carb source, what's the fat source, and what's the micronutrients, so like the fibre and all that sort of stuff, so your veggies and whatnot. So I hope that helps and makes sense. I'm gonna go and eat this now, and then I have a little dessert planned because I like something sweet at the end of the day. So I'll show you that before I head to bed. So finishing off the day with something sweet. This differs different nights. I sometimes have yogurt or just some chocolate, but this is some dates with peanut butter in the middle, some cacao nibs and honey. Just I needed a bit more fibre, and I really actually love these. You can like melt the chocolate onto it, so it tastes a bit like a Snickers chocolate bar, but yeah, I actually really love this, and it'll help to get my fibre goal, to keep my gut feeling good, and obviously help with keeping hormones nice and balanced in this phase. And then I have a sleep tea, and this was actually sent from one of my clients, it's like a company, it's her and a friend's company, sorry, Hot Tea Mama, really nice. I'm really chuffed with them. I normally just buy the Twinings ones, but I really like these, so that's what's in there. So I'm gonna have this, relax, watch Netflix, and then I will be going to bed. So that is me, guys. I am, as I say, gonna chill for a bit. I try and keep my last meal of the day like a couple of hours before bed, so that it doesn't disturb my sleep. So hopefully I'll be able to stay awake for a little bit longer. It's still very early, in all fairness. I think today has been around 2,000 calories. That's just for me specifically. You know, definitely don't recommend to like follow someone's intake. Obviously it depends on you and your goals and what you need, but making sure that you have balanced meals, incorporating some of these different foods and other different phase foods that will benefit you can massively help. But as I say, just having like balanced meals is what is important, so that you feel good from the inside out, your energy's nice and high, like regardless of what your goal is. It's really important that you don't do it to the extremes. I love watching people's full day of eating, and it's something that I'm always asked about, so I thought I would just get back on this. So I'll come on with a different phase next time, but I hope you've enjoyed this. Let me know below, and I'll see you on the next one.